In 2048, our planet is overpopulated and has lost access to almost all natural resources. The government begins a program that will genetically modify 14 soldiers to go to Saturn's moon Titan to start a new civilization there. These 14 volunteers and their families are moved to their very own neighborhood and given luxurious technologically advanced houses. Former pilot Rick is one of these volunteers, and he brings with him his wife Abigail, who is a doctor, and their child Lucas. The head of the program, Dr. Collingwood, has lots of hope for Rick's development because when he was in the Air Force, he was shot down and had to cross the Syrian desert injured and alone without food or water for 3 days, which proves he's a tough survivor. Both Rick and Abigail are doing this for their son because they want him to have a future, but Abigail admits to Collingwood she's a little worried that Rick will get very sick. Collingwood confirms this may happen, but she doesn't need to worry because all Rick will need is proper aftercare. Once all the volunteers have finished moving, they have their first meeting with Collingwood to start the treatment. First, he does a presentation about the program, explaining how we've destroyed the planet and that Titan is the place to go next because it's the only other place in our solar system with an atmosphere and primordial ecosystem. However, it also has liquid methane raining into huge oceans and lakes they can't swim in and an atmosphere rich in nitrogen that they can't breathe. It's simply too cold to live in. This is why, instead of terraforming, they've decided to genetically modify humans to adapt to Titan's natural characteristics. One of the volunteers doesn't understand how the bodies won't reject the treatment, and while Collingwood explains the clinical trials were successful, he also admits there's no guarantee everyone will survive. The volunteer continues to question the program, but Rick shuts him up and tells him to leave if he doesn't like it. The volunteers come from all over the world and they were chosen because they all survived extreme circumstances. After the meeting is over, they are given card keys to have full access to the base and taken to the lab for their first shot out of 300 that they'll be getting for the next few weeks. Dr. Freya tries to explain what each shot is for, but Rick only understands half of it. Rick's family starts a new routine from then on, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. Lucas goes to school, Abigail takes care of the house, and when she's allowed to, she sits with Rick through the different treatments. All the volunteers become